Hey everyone, it's Claudia and welcome to Claudia's Corner. You see, I'm looking a little artsy. I'm wearing my beret because I am an author today, and I'm going to be sharing an excerpt from my book, My Wall is Red, a Memoir of Discovery, available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and AuthorReputationPress.com. I hope this inspires you, and I hope you enjoy the excerpt that I'm going to read today, which is from Chapter 2, which is Spiritual Awakening. I arrived at the pyramids, and I was in awe. I could not take enough pictures. I avoided going into one of the pyramids because I can experience feeling claustrophobic. Instead, I stayed outside and took in the majesty of where I was. Suddenly, a sandstorm kicked up and sand was flying everywhere. I learned firsthand that sand hurts when it pelts you in the face. I was covered from head to toe with sand. I stood there in disbelief. I then started laughing when I realized where I was and that it was worth it. Growing up in New York City, tourists would flock to the city every year to marvel at the skyscrapers and all that the city had to offer. But here I am, a New York City kid, standing in front of the pyramids of Giza. I felt dwarfed by their size and history. I got back on my camel. The next stop was the Sphinx. Awesome. Again, I could not take enough pictures. I was not satisfied with any picture. I had to get the perfect picture. I decided to go under a rope. I was caught up in the moment. I did not realize that rope was meant to keep people out. Suddenly, whistles blew and my tour guide grabbed me and pulled me back to the other side of the rope. She kept the guards at bay and hurried me along. She said, "Get on the bus. You could be arrested." Arrested? Visions of being dragged off to an Egyptian prison started floating in my brain. Panic started to set in. Handcuffs, solitary confinement, Arabic. I hustled and got to get back on the bus as fast as I could. I shouted to my tour guide, "I think I'm going to faint." She shouted back, "Do it on the bus." Once on the bus, I composed myself. The thought of being arrested freaked me out. I have always walked the straight and narrow road. The thought of doing something wrong that would land me in a foreign prison was nowhere on my radar. It is not even on my radar at home where I speak English. I needed to make a mental note to pay attention and to not get caught up in the moment. On second thought, that is ridiculous. Living in the moment is what makes things special. It makes for great memories. How would I relive that memory? Almost getting arrested in a foreign country is great material for a story. Should I tell it as it happened or embellish it a little? I do not need to add anything. Even though that was exciting for all the wrong reasons, I must admit it was worth it and worth repeating it as it happened. It enriched the phenomenal experience of walking through antiquity. I hope you enjoyed my little excerpt today from my book, My Wall is Red, a Memoir of Discovery. As I said, available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, AuthorReputationPress.com. Please be inspired to buy and share your comments on my page, especially on Amazon, even on Goodreads. That would be wonderful. I hope you enjoyed. Have a blessed day.